What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my pool room. Today we're going to do, well, probably actually a couple of short, different, separated videos. But for right now, what we're going to do is do a review on that Easy Rack that I promised you guys a couple weeks ago. So let me get my stuff set up here. I'll grab a few different racks. We'll kind of compare everything and tell you what I like about it, what I don't. Okay. So we're all familiar with these cheap plastic, real thin triangles, for lack of better words. You know, these are typically found in, bar tables, or if you buy a cheap set of balls in a little kit or whatever, you'll get one of these cheap, flimsy plastic racks. The problem with these are, I don't have all the balls. Yes, I do. The problem with these are, you get your rack, and I know it's upside down here. Some of them, they're never made consistently. Like, I've got two of the plastic ones here. They're never made consistently, so you can't really get your fingers in here in the back of it to push it up. And then whenever you pull it up, you're always going to have a ball move. Can't get it tight. Like, I can see a gap right here between the 6 and the 13, the 1 and the 3. You know, you'll never get that tight. I think this is the one we were using. It's a little bit heavier. And I've always put the lip down. I know it's upside down. And you can get a fairly decent rack with that, but I still got a little bit of movement out of that 9 ball. So, at home, we were using this one, not this one. So, we'll rid ourselves of that one. And, you know, the wooden racks are the same way. This one in particular is actually broken. But it's the same. You know, wood. You can see how much room that 2 ball. Here, let me throw a stripe up there. You can see, and I'm pushing pretty good. Actually, the 13 and the 9s are moving. So that's never going to stay tight. It comes off easier. You got a little bit more room. And sometimes with those, if you flip them around, the 9 stays now, but the 13 moves. Same thing. You got more room that you can push it forward and then lift it off carefully, but it's still not tight. And I have a Magic Rack, and I love the template. It's just the setup takes so long. I'm not going to be particular about it. I'm just going to throw them on there. But then it's nice, tight, snug. It just takes a while to set up. And I've only used a Magic Rack, but there's 100 different variants, you know, just knockoffs that are unbranded. You got the AccuRack and so on and so forth. But what I found was different was the Easy Rack. I don't know if the light's right where you can see it there, but that's what it says. This one is a little bit different. Because you set all your balls in there, you get them arranged how you want. And yes, that does move a little bit. You can snug it up. The back flips up. then you can push the rack forward. So you can get a quick, tight, consistent rack. I got this a paper thin gap there between the 1 and the 14. But as you can see on the, oh, there it is, easy rack. But as you can see, this rack, the back is on a hinge. So whenever you get your rack done, you take these little handles and flip them up. Leaves the back of your rack open. Then you can push it forward and off the rack. So we've used this with pretty good success. And see, you can get it tight. You just got to manipulate it a different way. And that eliminated all of those gaps. As you can see, I've got the 9/10 ball magic rack up there. I think I paid about 40 bucks for that on Amazon. I'll put a link of it down below. But that's why we switched to using the easy rack. It's quick, you get a tight rack, you get a consistent rack, and overall we're pretty happy with it. So that's it for that one. I got another review coming up next. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Do the review on my McDermott Defy carbon fiber shaft. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. Thanks for tuning in.